big bad bosses. Today I'm bringing you another banger, and this particular video is about what I would do if I had to start over from zero.
I've been running with the clock, ain't trying to waste time. You will never catch me faking if it ain't mine. Pour up a shot of mama litty on the alcohol, and if it don't concern the money, I am not involved. A top shot, I'm rolling up in
So I'm gonna give you a lot of jewels, a lot of gems, so make sure that you stick through until the end. So first things first, y'all, I know everybody's like in this little season where it's like more income would be great. A lot of people are going through credit issues, financial issues, you know, permanent job issues. People want to buy a house, people want to find a stable business, fulfill their entrepreneurship goals, all of these things. So I decided to make this video to help some people, I guess, get from that stagnant point to the point where you're actually fluctuating some sort of cash and get into the bag. So a lot of y'all might know me. I'm Big Bad Boss. My Instagram and Facebook literally just educates people on financial literacy, your credit, building your business, making money, so on, investments, so on and so forth. So just get right to it. What I would do if I had to start from zero. So I would, and this is for somebody who has a clean background, of course, and I guess you don't have to have perfect credit, just as long as you have a clean background. Even if you don't have a clean background, this would still work for you. When I get to that part, I will tell you how you would have to maneuver and manipulate your way through this if you didn't have a clean background. So first thing is first is I would go to these 4 credit unions because they do not require a credit check, and they also help you build your credit. So, and you also need the bag so that you can start something, because with $0.00, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do, and I will do another video with things that you can do to make money with nothing. You don't have to put any upfront cost up. But today this video is gonna be just giving you a strategic plan on how to get the bag, even if it's not a whole lot, and how to make, you know, they say Jesus turned water to wine, he fed a bunch of people with fish, like that type of vibe, okay? So you're gonna go to these 4 credit unions. The first credit union is gonna be Democratic Federal Credit Union, and they have no credit check, and they will loan you up to $2,000. So that's $2 grand that you have in the pot, right, to get started with whatever I'm gonna tell you I want you to do. The second thing I would do is I would go to Affinity Plus Credit Union, and they will give you up to $1,000 with no credit check, and they also help you build your credit. This is gonna be your personal credit. The third thing that I would do, so that's, you're at $3,000. The third thing that I would do, excuse me because I'm looking at my notes. The third place that I would go would be DC Credit Union, and they also offer you a no credit check personal loan for up to $2,500. Also, Porter Credit gives you $3,000, up to $3,000 with no credit check. So altogether, you're looking at about what, 2, 3, 55. You're looking at about $8,500 if you play your cards right? And you know, you just want to put in the application that you're employed, of course, and there's no credit check, so you don't have to explain anything that you've already been negative on your credit. You have a fair chance. So this $8,500 is what I would tell you guys to do. This is just one way. This is my favorite way. This is fun. You don't have to deal with a whole lot. It's just fun. So I would take my $8,500 and I would invest $1,000 of it, or $1,500, whatever, into a mentor. I would get a mentor for Airbnb. I would then go get my first property for Airbnb. I would go find my unit. And mind you, I said this is if you do have a perfect background and you don't have, you know, a bad background. You could just go rent an apartment with your regular check stubs. If you don't have the financial capability to rent an apartment, figure it out, right? When you're in entrepreneurship, you have to figure things out. So I would just tell you, figure it out. Find a way to get that apartment so that you can rent it on Airbnb. Make sure that it's an apartment that Airbnb is allowed at, and go from there. So you're gonna pay your first month's rent, your security deposit, and you're going to go on Marketplace, find some nice furniture, nothing raggy, furnish your apartment, and $1 from your mentor, take the class, whatever you need to do, and then I would just get right into it. Usually one Airbnb will cost me about $7,500 for startup. I'm sure you're working and bringing in extra income, so I mean, with what I'm telling you and whatever else you have to bring to the table, you should be able to make something shake. So I would do that. I would get the first Airbnb, and then I would literally just, you know, make my money off of it. Make sure that you're gonna profit at least $2,000 a month. After about 6 months, I would scale it to the second Airbnb, so on and so forth. Now mind you, if you have bad credit or a bad background, then there are things that you're gonna have to do in between this so that you can make sure that this play works. So if you have a bad background or you have bad credit, you have to take an extra step, which will be to build your business credit. So what the business credit is gonna do for you is it's gonna give you a clean slate, credit-wise. So I would just go get a course from, I mean, maybe there's people that have it on YouTube for free. I mean, I'll tell you how to do it. There's a lot of mentors that give you a way to build your business credit. So you would just go ahead and build your business credit, and then you can apply for the apartment in your business name, which means that the company will not run a background check on you as an individual or a person. They would just do a credit check on the business to make sure that you don't have any liens or holds on your business. That would literally just be your process. That step does take a little bit longer to get started, but I mean, entrepreneurship is just like that. You have to do what you have to do to get where you want to go. Everything didn't just happen overnight for me. It won't happen for you, but this is the start. This is a goal that you can attain, and it's very possible and very reachable. So yeah, so I would just get me an Airbnb, and I told you where to get the money from, and whatever else you have, you know, as well that you can add to that. I would just get me my first Airbnb and then scale, and then before you know it, you're making, if you get three units, that's about $6 grand a month, and this is literally enough. I mean, even if you still work, if you want to continue to work your regular job, you can go on Thumbtack, you can go on Upwork, you can go on, there's a hosting site, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Co-Host or something like that, to get somebody to manage your Airbnbs. That way you can still continue to work your regular job. So you're bringing in, if you got 3 Airbnbs, you're bringing in about $6 grand a month. That's enough to pay your bills by itself, but if you're continuing to work, that's another way that you can, you know, alleviate some of the responsibility. Also, if you want to throw in some extra stuff in there, you know, there's always extra ways to bring in cash to start your Airbnb business, which is very simple. So there's other things that you can do to be with your cash flow before you start your Airbnb. Things like for your business, where you sign up to do delivery and packages. It's sort of just like Lyft and Uber, except for you don't have to Uber people around. You're able to just take the packages or take packages places. It's almost like mail, except for you're not with the US mail services. You do it for yourself. And there's about, I think, 3 or 4 sites that I can give you guys for that as well. You can use your card that you're already paying your payment on, already using to drive around, to help you build up some cash flow. They pay you every couple of days, every 2 days, it goes straight to your bank account. So it's just fast money. It's a way to make $300-400 a day so that you can help get your dreams going, up and going. So the first courier business that I'm going to tell you to sign up with is going to be GoShare. You just get online and you just sign up, do a background check, and they tell you you're approved to drive and pick up packages from Walmart, Target. It's like everywhere, Lowe's, anywhere, honestly. Home Goods, just wherever they have products that people want to buy online and have delivered to them. You can use Roadie. I'll actually try to put the site above. So it's called Roadie. The next place is called Hurry Driver. Another place is called Spark. Spark Driver is the next one. And you can just sign up, like I said, for all of these places. I'm not a representative, so I don't know all the ins and outs of everything. I've tried a few of them just to see what it's about before I started recommending it, but it is actually a thing. I've actually seen the money come into the account, and it actually works. So that's something that you can add to your cash flow, the loans that you'll get from the banks to try to come up with. I say at least $10,000 is a good space to be in to start your first Airbnb. I have several ways to start over. This is just one. So if you feel like I need to elaborate on any part of this video, if you comment down below, I will make sure that I, you know, try to answer questions, or I try to make another video to elaborate further. And I will also continue to try to make more videos. If you like this video, I will make another one with a different method or a different way, because I know everything is not for everybody. Okay, so go get the bag, go start that Airbnb, starting from zero, because I just gave you a whole play. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Bye, see y'all later.
Keep running, cause nigga faking, they phony, they playing both sides. Thought it was over, been strategizing the whole time.